Blessings and welcome to all of my gorgeous Geminis out there. This is Energized Tarot by Tammy, and this is your April 2020 tarot reading, whether it's your sun, moon, or rising sign in Gemini. This month in April, Gemini, I do feel that we are definitely going to feel the powerful connection to the Gemini energy, the power of communication, and the power of Mercury in this month to be able to solve some of the issues that we have been feeling out there, that's for sure. You Geminis have a very special skill of speech, and you are very curious and very versatile in finding out ways to be able to communicate and find out the truth, for sure. So I do feel this is an important month in April to be able to be strong like a Gemini, to be able to communicate, to share thoughts, feelings, and the observations of what's happening out there with others, to keep us anchored, to keep us, you know, in our truth. And I feel like we're going to need your strong intellect this month, Gemini, to really use our connection to our mind to really solve some of these issues that are happening. And you are connected to the media, and I just feel like a lot of you Geminis out there are going to get the word out somehow through the media, through television, through radio, through YouTube, through writing, blogging. You just have a special skill this month to be able to communicate in a way that's really powerful, to get the truth out, the word out that is really needed at this time for our energy. And I do believe that as I was saying in other readings, this is a time that I feel like we all have chosen to be at this earth plane at a certain time. We are going through a regeneration of the earth, and this really amazing, powerful energy of all of us to be able to come together to create this new regeneration, to be able to be part of this new age. And you know, as we go into the age of Aquarius, we have been in the age of Pisces for the last, you know, 2,400 years or so. The age of Pisces was all about religion and really focusing on our faith and being part of a certain type of group. And I do feel as we go into the age of Aquarius, it's really about being as one, being part of the collective, because that is what the Aquarian energy is all about, being the humanitarian, being as one, helping others no matter what. So our spiritual vibration of our own truth is going to come through, which is connected to one vibration, the divine. So as we connect in that deep way of our own truth, all of us as a collective will understand how powerful the divine is through us to be able to figure out a way to get through these challenging times here. And through communication, Gemini, that is how a lot of us are going to be able to hear the truth, and whether it's positive or negative. And you know, how we are going to be controlled by what we are hearing. So I do hope this is a month that you Geminis, you really show your power of communication this month to really get the word across in a positive way. Because a lot of you, I feel, are very curious because of your intellect of really finding the truth out anyway. So as I said, I believe that we all choose to come in this lifetime for a certain reason, a certain time, a certain vibration, a certain sign. It's just to come together as one, to be able to have a better earth plane, a better place that we all can survive and live at, and learn how to grow in love and peace and harmony. So anyway, I just wanted to share just some of my thoughts that I was feeling in connection to what's going on in this connection to you Geminis. And if you ever want to learn a little bit more about what I have been connected to for so long, and the help into keeping on the positive and to understanding the truth, is of course this connection to Eckhart Tolle, who's I feel has been just a beautiful teacher, a master to help us who are ready to listen to the truth. In his powerful books of The Power of Now and the new earth that we are creating right now. The new earth is where we are moving towards. And Oprah Winfrey, who has been such an amazing energy to bring out the truth in so many different ways. It doesn't matter what our religion, race, culture, gender, there's only one truth, and there's many ways that we can communicate that. And then there's this connection to these beautiful energies that have passed away now, but are truly in our soul, who are these ascended masters who we can still connect to. Thank goodness for YouTube. Wayne Dyer, who's just this positive energy of light and spirituality, and of course this beautiful connection to gosh, I just lost my train of thought here. Of course, Dolores Cannon, yes. She was a past life regressionist, and she has learned so much from connecting to the past to help us learn what we are going through and what we will be going through, and these phases and these waves and this new change that we are going through. So I do hope that you can tap into some of these beautiful energies to keep your positive light in the same flow, and to just learn a little bit more about what resonates to you. That's all that I try to do, is what resonates to my soul. If it doesn't, then I just move on and find that connection. So find those energies that are positive and that resonate to your soul, that you can really connect to really start to process what's happening here in a way. So you Geminis, I just love you. You are just, I have so much in my third house of Gemini anyway, so I understand the strong connection. I am a Virgo rising, so this, I have the same ruling planet that you do as Mercury. So we're strong communicators. We have things that we need to say in a positive light. And so I feel a lot of you Geminis, use your genius, use your imaginative vibration to really get the word across, what you're feeling, what you're thinking, what is truly happening out there that will help us to be inspired, to get us moving towards the new light, and know that we will get through this. So on that note, I think I've talked enough. Let's go into a reading, and I just want to start off with an archetypal energy, a light attribute that you may be feeling this month, Gemini, as far as you being this communicator, this strong vibrational energy to get the word across. So let's see what the light attribute for you. The addict helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. Beautiful. So I feel a lot of you Geminis are going to help those addicts. You know, addicts come in so many ways, and right now it may be just in, you know, hoarding and not believing and being fearful and, you know, pushing away, you know, things that can really help us right now. So I feel that you're going to help the addicts out there who really need help, and it does say it helps you recognize those that need to confront addictive behaviors here. So I do feel that, and some of you Geminis may understand what that means, having some type of addiction, to help others. And that's why I feel communication is just going to be so important this month, that you are able to help those addicts, those who are feeling fearful, who aren't able to get out of some type of darkness, to be able to get them back into the light through what you can offer through your own vibration. So let's go to the second house here, Gemini, and the second house is the connection to the financial house. We know that there's a lot going on financially that is unstable. Taurus is all about stability, but we do have Uranus for the next 7 years in the sign of Taurus. So we have Uranus, which is all about instability, in the sign of stability. So it looks like the next 7 years, we just have to be prepared that a lot of things may not be stable in our finances, and we need to look at other ways to maybe find our own self-worth. And it is about helping others. That's how we find our own self-worth, because others are really, that flew out, are going to need some type of assistance. And you have the card of, wow, the Emperor. That's why I feel you're powerful to help others. You are going to give your heart this month to others who are dealing with addictions, who are feeling fearful. You are the Emperor who can create new energy like a Taurus. You're going to see how to make things stable again, how to use your willpower to be strong and be able to conquer things. You are the emperor. You are, you know, in charge of the castle. So I feel like a lot of you Geminis will figure out ways to maybe use your genius within your intellect to maybe create new ways to get back on our feet again, maybe financially. But for you, Taurians, I feel you are moving towards success still. There's, you know, this ability to be a leader. You are so strong this month in your willpower to succeed, to help others. So you are the emperor this month. You are in charge of, I feel, a lot of energies that you feel responsible, that you really want to help others. And that's why I feel you're going to help those in need this month as the emperor, and find ways. Maybe you are going to find ways to help others financially, find ways to maybe organize charities, organize how to, because right now everyone's so scared to even be out in public, that I feel a lot of you Geminis will figure out a way to communicate, to speak, to figure out a way to get others together to help those in need. How beautiful is that? So let's pull a numerology card for you, and this connection to numbers with the Taurus energy in the second house. So let's pull a numerology card for you, Geminis, for your second house of values, self-worth, your financial stability here. I feel like right now you really are tapping into what is really valuable to yourself, what is really truly important in what you value. So that is what you Geminis are really tapping into this month, and speaking to others to help them understand their truth and what we should really value. So let's pull a card here. Here we go. Creativity and the number 3. Hello. We're in the third house. You are the third house, Gemini. Use your creative genius within you to create new ideas, new solutions. It's beautiful. Let's read about this creativity that you are really tapping into. This card indicates the need to reconnect with your creative side to improve your quality of life and align yourself with Source. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to step out of your practical, logical mind and the seriousness of life in order to partake in lightheartedness endeavors that are to stimulate and to ignite your fun. Playful, creative expression is important because it raises your vibration, which brings you closer to your dreams. This is a time to immerse yourself in any creative endeavor that lifts your spirits and make you feel good. It might take the form of playing a musical instrument, painting, writing, cooking, jewelry making, decorating, sewing, photography, landscaping, dancing, or designing. It doesn't matter what it is as long as it brings you joy. Through playful, creative expression, you can heal disharmony in your body and disharmony in your life. And the third house is learning a skill. So I feel like right now a lot of you Geminis are going to reach out to learn a new skill some way. I mean, through the media for sure, through YouTube. But I feel like there's something very creative that you can give to others or that you can learn. So bring out that potential within you. So it is now time to see your imagination and see the world through the eyes of a child. For in rediscovering the creativity of your youth, you will rediscover the magic in your life. How beautiful. And this time, we really have to keep on remembering what brings us joy as a child, and remember those fun things, not trying to be so serious in our life every day right now. But your affirmation: through playful, creative expression, I make my dreams come true. So right now, a lot of you Geminis, I feel, are going to open up to your creative side. You know, a hobby, something that you've truly loved to do, but maybe haven't had the time. But right now, a lot of us have more time than we ever have to be able to be more creative, to be able to connect to our own inner child. So hopefully that you will, Gemini, this month in April. It may be your only opportunity to do that. So let's go to the third house. And the third house is you, Gemini. Your energy and your house of communication, creativity, learning a skill, your intellect, your mind. So let's see here. Let's pull a card in your third house of communication. Five of Wands. So there is going to be some turbulence and some disagreements and arguments in regards to maybe things that you're going to hear in communication and things that you're going to say. So, excuse me. The Five of Wands is encouraging you to fight for what you believe in. Fight for the underdog, or fight for what you feel is truly the truth, right? So the Five of Wands is encouraging you to fight for what you believe in your right to freedom of speech, right? And you are very skillful in the way that you can speak, and to be able to be very authoritative in the way that you're able to express yourself. So I feel you are going to really take time this month maybe to communicate and express your feelings about maybe what's going on, about things that are happening, to get the word out. And others may disagree with you. Others may want to, you know, fight with you in regards to this. But I feel it's your power now to be creative, to fight for those, you know, that need help. You are the Emperor this month. Remember that you have the power to really create this month, to communicate your true feelings, to be able to be a powerful soul to others, to really believe. So let me pull another card here, right here, to get over mountains. And it's interesting. Do you see 21 turns into a 3? So you're able to help get through obstacles and challenges through communication. You're going to help be able to express your creativity in the way that you can communicate. So don't let obstacles and challenges and others stop you from expressing and creating what you need to say, about what you need to feel, your thoughts, your feelings, your mind, your intellect is really going to be spot on this month. You're going to be very logical in the way that you express things that others will listen to. So let's go to the fourth house, connection to family and home, and let's see how you Geminis, your family life looks. Seven of Swords. So it does look like there maybe is some things that you may be dealing with in the home life, some challenges with the Seven of Swords. So there may be some challenges that you will have to deal with. We already see that there is some Five of Wands energy, some obstacles in communication. So this may be about coming back together with family members that you haven't been communicating with, or there has been some fighting, some challenges. I feel like for some of you Geminis, you know, it's time to maybe, I feel like some of you maybe have been dealing with addicts in your family. That could be it. And the fighting, the challenges, the obstacles, but I feel there may be new ways, something coming through in regards to what is happening that you can be of help here. The Tower, hospital, that's what I feel. I feel some of you Geminis may be dealing with someone, a family member, someone close to you that may be in the hospital, that, you know, maybe there's something that you need to say. So if there is someone that you've had some challenges with in the family that you need to say something to, I feel it's important to communicate with them this month here, I feel. Because I do feel some of you Geminis have been dealing with issues in the family that maybe you just knew that you couldn't do anything more. But I feel like this is the month that if there is any issues in regards to the family that haven't been cleared, that you need to communicate to just give some type of peace. I feel it's important this month to do that here. So let's go to the fifth house of family, love and romance, children. creativity. So we see there's this ability this month to really create maybe something that you really love to do, your something of a hobby, because that's the 5th house, something that you have passion for. So think about those wonderful things that how much you have time, that you may want to really delve into those things that give you passion. But let's see what the love energy is flowing in the month of April for you Geminis. Wow, the Queen of Wands. There may be a very strong fire energy, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries with the Queen of Wands here. Connecting with you Geminis here, but that is about creativity, that is about passion, that is about your desires. So there's something coming through your mind, your intellect, your higher self, that's really wanting you to create something. And I feel like it's through your ability to speak. So how cool is that there? So I want to pull another card on this Queen of Wands to just get a little bit more insight about who this Queen of Wands is. So this could be with the Queen of Wands and this connection to this card. It may be that there is maybe something stagnant in a relationship with this Queen of Wands, or something that needs to be released here. I feel like some of you Geminis feel like you have lost your touch, or like lost your creative flow. There's something holding you back for some of you. It could be in regards to a relationship, a partnership, that some of you may need to break free from, so that you can allow your creative energy. Some of you may be addicted to a relationship. There's an addiction there, somehow, some way. And I feel like some of you feel like you have to break free from this cycle of, on a cycle that never seems to change. And I feel like some of you Geminis realize that you need to cut something out, a relationship, to get out of this cycle, to get out of this monotonous situation that keeps on going round and round but doesn't get better. So that's what I see there for some of you. So let's go to the 6th. Oh, I want to pull some romance angel cards here, and a wisdom card in the love connection for you Geminis. This one want to fly out. Yang, the number 1 here. The number 1, and we see the ones here. That's what I was saying. Yang. So there's a message, and the number 1 energy seems to be strong in the month of April. So let's read a little bit about this Yang connection to love here and your creative flow. Number 1 is all about new beginnings, starting something new, right? So let's see here, the number 1. Okay. Yang. The masculine principle of movement and creative activity, and we see the creative card. So it's really important to bring out your creative flow this month. The power to make things happen, taking action. That's the Emperor there. You are ready to take action. Be the Emperor. Make things happen. Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward, and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. Now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies a new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny now. Is that beautiful? So the relationship message. Circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand. In matters of the heart, there is movement toward your highest good. So go forth and be assured. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance in the tune of love. Take the lead. So some of you need to take the lead and fulfill yourself with passion. The Yang energy is very strong for you Geminis. So Let's pull some love cards on that energy there for you, Geminis. Because I do feel some of you are breaking free from something that has been monotonous, something that needs to break free, obstacles. We see that there has been a challenge in some of your relationships in regards to communication. Now, the number one is all about you, wanting what is best for you, Gemini. Children. So the fifth house is connected to children. So some of you have been concerned about the children, and maybe this has been hard to maybe release a relationship situation with an addict, but I feel like, you know, you understand that you, the number one energy is about yourself. You have to make yourself happy before you can make anyone else happy, right? So a couple more love cards here. Okay, Gemini, getting to know someone and trusting in the situation. So there's a situation that you just need to trust. You're getting to know someone. There's a situation with children, but I feel like it's about you now looking at yourself, Gemini, and what you need for yourself, for your children. Getting through the obstacles and challenges, really being powerful this month. Opening up to what type of behaviors are controlling you and what behaviors are positive, right? That's the addict. And it says the shadow side, compromising integrity and honesty. And that's what you don't want to do, is to compromise your own integrity and honesty. So let's go to the sixth house, and that is the connection to your day-to-day life here. The sixth house of Virgo, your health regime. That one wanted to flip out. Ten of Swords, yeah. There's something that your Nine of Swords, you're having some restless nights. You are not sleeping well for some of you Geminis. Worried about something. Maybe through communication, something you've heard, something that you're worried about, something that you need to express. Excuse me. But the Nine of Swords is saying, you know, it could be that you're in prison. Maybe you can't leave the house, because that's definitely the Nine of Swords, being imprisoned in your own home, being imprisoned in your own mind. It's important, you Geminis, definitely, because you're so mercurial, so connected to your mind. It's important that if you're definitely feeling restless and not being able to see things clearly, it's important to meditate, to clear out the energy, to stage your vibration, to, you know, keep yourself grounded and balanced, right? So I do feel for some of you Geminis, there's something that you have been worried about in your day-to-day life, something that's troubling you, that you really have to let go, that you're going to have to really understand. And I feel through just meditating upon really the truth is really going to set you free. So just another card, Gemini, in your good luck. Yeah, thank goodness for that. So there's a lot of luck if you if you figure out ways to release that anxiety that you've been feeling. And for me, it's through meditation, reading something that's positive, and really connecting to those energies that are going to lift your soul through communication, through books, through, you know, learning something. So that's why I feel it's very important this month that you take time to be more creative, take time to enjoy your passion, so you're not feeling so caged in and worried and discouraged about things. So let's go to the seventh house, and that's connection to our relationships, our one-one partnerships. So let's see, you know, connection to marriage contracts. Those two cards flew out, so we've got to read those. Okay, interesting. So we've got the moon's energy, things being illuminated, the moon, things coming to light in the month of April about maybe something from the past here. So there may be a situation from the past that needs to be cleared, that you need to pay attention to. So for some of you Geminis, or someone from the past that may be coming back that you need to be aware of. There's something being illuminated for you to understand. And maybe a strong water energy, a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, in regards to that situation. So look at that. There may be someone from the past. It looks like you have to trust in this situation. If there is something that maybe something that has been bothering you from the past, something that you need to let go of. Maybe you need to communicate something to someone to get it off your chest, because I feel like there's something for some of you Geminis that's bothering you. So let's go to the ninth house of wisdom, and let's pull a wisdom card for you. Oh, well, we've got to go to the eighth house. Sorry about that. We can't miss the eighth house, which is connected to this big change that we all are going through, this transformation, this regeneration. So on that note, let's pull a card on what you Geminis need to surrender to in the month of April through this change in the energy. Surrender worry. What a beautiful message. Surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. That is the message that you will give to others. And I'm going to hold this card so you can read the whole message yourself. So surrender to worry. How beautiful in the eighth house. The eighth house is fear, worry, right? So let me pull one more card, and then we'll go into the ninth house of wisdom. What can you focus on as you change into this new energy that April is bringing us to release fear and worry? As you release fear and worry, Gemini, revelation. Listen to your life. The right path will reveal itself. This is a month of revelation. An epiphany, a realization where your path is leading you to. It's very powerful. So surrender the worry, because you will receive the wisdom that you need and the help that will give you the guidance. So the ninth house of wisdom, let's pull a karma card. Let's seek out that wisdom for your Geminis. Wishes fulfilled. Five of Keys. I believe another sign received it. So if you have your sun, moon, or rising sun in another reading that has this card, that's a double whammy. But I can't remember which sign received this Five of Keys. So let's read about wishes being fulfilled for you Geminis. The scene is a bright and full storeroom, a larder for a sizable and successful estate. Inside are keys and coins and wine and spices, although within the room are a number of baskets filled with bounty of fruits, vegetables, breads, flours, sugars, and grains. Even the many windows look out to the expanse of the world. This card is a sign that the time has come for your wishes to be fulfilled and your dreams to be realized. Difficulties may have challenged you for a time, but even in these, victory is assured. There is an abundance of sweet nourishment and acquired lands coming. The keys to the castle are yours. Celebrate. Wow, Gemini, is that a cool message? Your wishes will be fulfilled through surrendering worry, revelation, this connection to yourself, your creative potential, and being the emperor. So let's go to the 10th house, and that is your connection to your career and destiny. A lot of our destiny, all of our destiny is changing. And a lot of our careers are changing due to our own power to create new energy for ourselves. The Nine of Wands. That is about you not giving up on your wishes and dreams. The Nine of Wands is fighting that good cause for the collective. So some of you are going to be really fighting through communication, the word. I really feel like don't give up on what you need to say, because it's really important to get the word across. This is like your destiny, to be able to say what is needed. So one more card in your career house here. Oh, that one wanted to fly out. Love it. Because it's your strength and your spirituality. It's what you need to say that is really going to inspire others to be more connected, to being more spiritual, to understand about their own faith. So yes, don't give up. You've got something to say here. So in the 11th house, Gemini, connection to the world, connection to the Aquarian energy, the collective, being part of the collective to help one another. It is the connection to our friends and our hopes, wishes, and dreams. There's something that you are going to fulfill in your wishes here. Moving forward with success is the Six of Swords. So it looks like you are going to be moving forward on your ideas, being more creative, but I feel like you're helping others move forward and helping fight this situation through communication. There's something that is going to help others through what you have to say, to be able to move forward in a positive light, through your emotions, through your sensitivity, through your intuition. I feel you have something to say to the world, to communicate, to help us move forward in this time. So the last card I wanted to pull for you, Geminis, is a Keeper of the Light card. You know, the 12th house is connected to the divine, our angels and guides. It is the card, the house of all that is, our spiritual house. So a Keeper of the Light that you can connect to in a time that you need some type of love, understanding, protection. And you get Paul the Venetian. Let's hear what Paul the Venetian has to say. Experiencing grace. Is that beautiful? This is a time that you are really going to experience grace and help others. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. That's what I feel. You are going to be able to inspire others and to really share some type of grace through communication. Love, through your love. Beautiful. Let's read this beautiful Keeper of the Light that is connecting to you, Geminis. Paul the Venetian. Paul the Venetian is said to be the ascended form of Paolo Veronese, a famous artist of the Italian Renaissance. I just have to say, because it just came to my mind, if you've never read that book, from Paolo Coelho, gosh, it just lost my mind and I really want to say it. It'll come back to me. But it's from Paolo Coelho, if I don't remember what the title is. The Venetian refers to the fact that he was connected to Venice, Italy. It is believed that on his passing in 1588, the alchemist. See, I knew I would remember. So, Paolo Coelho, the alchemist. Wonderful story. It is believed that on his passing in 1588, he had the opportunity to help humanity by sharing his lifelong wisdom. He is the Keeper of the Light who keeps us accept our talents and hone our skills so that we can share the beauty of our soul with the world. He brings waves of good energy, grace, and encouragement and works with all artists, musicians, designers, and anyone else who needs support in channeling their talents, their creativity. That is definitely coming through to you this month, Gemini. Whatever creative ideas you are having at this time, there's the word creativity. They are inspired by the divine. Paul the Venetian is here to help you channel your gifts. You may have felt blocked or held back in the past, but now it is time to recognize how talented you really are. Follow your bliss and share your grace. Your creativity is a gift to the world, and as you share it with all those around you, you make space in your heart for goodness to enter. Recognize your gifts today and express your creative self in a way that suits you. So you are very creative this month. You have Paul the Venetian to experience this beautiful grace coming within you. You're going to help those who are feeling like addicts. I'm going to help those express, helping those express through your own truth, through communication. You're breaking free from something that has been holding you back, and I feel you're ready to communicate and express that. And it really is going to help. There's a revelation, definitely a revelation. So surrender that worry, and there is definitely something coming from the past. Very lucky, though, for you. So much love to you, and until next time, with pure love, this energy, Tammy.